Hey traders, let's actually do a bit of a short-term analysis. The last few days you've seen videos that I've put out onto the good old YouTubes about the long-term picture when it comes to gold and silver and the stock market. So if you haven't actually watched those, go check those out because that gives you the big long-term picture of what I see happening moving forward. But today I'm going to be focusing more on the short-term picture and what we could expect to see happening moving forward when it comes to the gold, silver, some of the mining stocks as well too, and also some of the main indices. And I might even look at some stocks as well too that are on my radar. Let's get straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you'll see in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty traders, if you haven't done so yet, then make sure you grab that free trading course. It literally is a free trading course. Again, I used to charge for it, but I'm absolutely just having a ball time in my life right now when it comes to my trading. I'm doing really well, so I just want to give back. So I'm opening up free access to the membership area. So if you go to johnsfreegift.com, you'll be able to see everything on the screen right now that you get there, and a whole lot more. There's actually another few more videos in there. So anyway, if you go down there, you'll be able to get access to the membership area. You're going to absolutely love it. Now, let's actually get straight into gold and silver, because here's the really interesting thing. I heard recently when it comes down to, the China, I think it is. Yeah, it's China, and I'm pretty sure, I haven't actually read too much into it, but you guys might actually let me know. I know that China right now is looking to back their currency or looking to back a digital currency. I do truly. But yeah, so I see that's what's happening right now when it comes to, the new world order that's slowly starting to eventuate in front of our eyes, right? Which is digital currencies and so on and so forth. And so I do see it's really interesting that I'm noticing right now when it comes to gold that I've always seen gold is likely to make really dramatic, massive moves over the next 5 years or so. Like it's a continued bull market. And I see $10,000, $15,000 gold. And I've always seen that on the charts from a big macro perspective, a technical analysis perspective. And I've seen that, but I've never known why that is happening. I've just seen it from a technical perspective. And again, if you want to know the technical analysis of that, you can go back and look at the last few videos that I've done. If this is the first time here, then welcome. If you go to my homepage right now, or my YouTube homepage, and under the trading and education, I think it is, playlist, you'll be able to see a whole bunch of videos there that I talk about why the stock market and silver, gold, and so on and so forth. So the gold, I truly believe that gold is going to have something to do with what's coming moving forward. Whether it's going to be gold-backed US dollars, probably not. Back that currency. But it makes total sense how I believe gold is going to be a major part of our lives once again, because for you guys that have been around the markets for a while and you've studied history, we know that what was is not what is, but what was is what's likely to be again, aka cycles. You're like, what the hell are you talking about, John? So let me break that down, because I see this from, I don't know, maybe it's just my two brain cells are just working for me right now. Right, so what gold standard? Okay, that's what was. What is and what has been for quite some time? Debt, right? Debt, a debt system. There's no DEBT. I think that's how you spell debt. I told you my two brain cells are not working right now. So what was? And this is just history repeating itself. And if you look over hundreds of years, you notice this is happening, right? So over here, what do we have? We have the gold standard. That's what was. What is and what has been for a while is a debt monetary system, aka printing money and causing deficits and all that sort of stuff. So I truly believe that we've gone now to hard money. This is hard money over here. H for hard. This is now soft money. Right now, we're going to go back to some sort of a hard money. Now, Digital currencies, yes. That's obviously going to be a major part of our lives. We know that. We don't know what's going to happen there. It could be one world digital currency, a world currency that we all go by. There won't be now the Australian dollar, the US dollar, so on and so forth. Maybe. Or there might be the digital currency that has, each individual place has their own currency. Like the US dollar may have the US digital currency. Like it's not going to be a surprise to me to see that that the government right now has been working on the background of their own digital currency and how that works and so on and so forth and so on and so forth. So I do see hard money in the past, aka gold back, has been soft. What has been? I think it's 1971. Correct me if I'm in the comment section below. 1971. We can see that was the gold standard. Okay, so then now we've been soft money. Now we're going to go back to hard money. So I truly believe, yes, it may be a currency, but to have some value backed by that, not just because the next person is going to be actually doing that. But I'm pretty sure that China right now is either doing it for their own currency, as in using gold to back up, or they're looking to do it anyway, to back up their own currency or their own digital currency. Either way, guess what they're doing? They're going back to what was. So which was a gold backing something, right? Gold backing the dollar, right? So then now we don't have that right now. So what was is not what is, but what was, to me, is what's likely to be. And what is that likely to be? That is, to me, is going to be a gold backing something. It's going to have a gold backing something. I truly believe that. And that's what's going to cause gold and silver. Gold on a backing basis of what I've just said there. I've always seen gold making massive moves. And along with some gold mining stocks and so on and so forth. This year is going to be the year of the miners and metals. I've said it all this decade. It's only been 2 years of this decade. There you go. But this year, guys, is going to be this year is going to be the year for the miners and metals, because I believe we're going to have a gold backing something, whether it's going to be gold backing new currency or gold backing the China one, or a digital currency. I believe digital currency is going to be a major part of it. So it makes sense to add some value to that. We're going to go back to what was, which was gold backing something. Because the gold is the value, right? Gold has always been God's money, the hard money, etc., etc. So I truly believe, but this may take another 4 or 5 years to really unfold. But I believe by the end of this decade, we're going to be a cashless society. We're probably going to be using crypto. We're going to be using digital currencies. Now, it may not be might not be Bitcoin. So if you guys are just thinking, oh, Bitcoin, it may not be, right? Because what happens right now, governments around the world are stopping people using Bitcoin. What happens if the US does that? What if the Australian, what if all these major countries out there start to do that as a cascading effect? Now you're in deep doo-doo. It's like, oh, I can't use it anymore, right? That's the problem with what's happening right now. And then suddenly the government comes back with their own cryptocurrency or their own digital currency, and then they back it by gold. So we went from hard money, aka gold backing, to soft money, aka deficit situation, soft money. Now, in history, guys, if you read Ray Dalio stuff, in history, we've always gone back to hard money. So right now, it's likely to be hard money. Now, that's a big fundamental reason of what I'm seeing there. Here I am at the start of the video, guys. I just said that I wasn't going to look at the big picture. I was going to look at the... So I was just going to look at the short-term picture. And then I just went on a 9-minute tangent about the big picture. Anyway, I hope you guys forgive me. If not, that's okay. I hope you guys, anyway, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think there. Like gold backing the digital currency will explode gold massively high. But on a short-term basis, we have a bit of a double bottom. So I just shared with you the big picture. And now let's look at the short-term picture. I'm cracking myself up here. So the double bottom is in place. We have a bottom here, right? Double bottom. We have this point 3, which is the neckline, and we've broken it. So on a short-term basis, we should be able to see a rise back up to 1820. So I wouldn't be surprised, guys, if we did see that this week moving forward. Moving over through to silver. Now, silver, guys, is another whole world of its own, right? Because we know we're going into the decade of electric cars, a lot more solar panels. So silver, therefore, should be a very big mover this decade as well too, right? For you guys investors, for you bumblebees that are just can't handle that word this decade. You want something like, I want to see $50 gold right now, or $50 gold, yeah. I think Harry Dent wants to see $50 gold just so he can be right. $50 silver, right? But it doesn't work like that. But on a short-term basis, guys, silver is not really giving me much. I'm still in this just sideways tight range. Really, really, really not much going on there when it comes to the gold and silver price there. So, you know what, guys? I did want to look at the other things through there, but I'm not going to really look at that. If I just have a quick look at the Dow Jones and the S&P, these are the S&P. All I see is a continue rise up. We may get a bit of a pullback here this week, because we have been rising up quite some time, but I believe the pullback is likely to be short-lived. If we do get the pullback, right? That's the if scenarios. The probability is we're in that melting up phase, so any pullback we get is probably going to be very, very, very short-lived. So anyway, guys, that's a bit of an update around there. This is the reason why gold-backed digital currency will explode gold, and it's going to surprise everyone.